Hello, Hacksters! We are here in the Hackster office. I'm Alex Glow, and this is Agustín Peláez, who is the CEO and co-founder of Ubidots. It's all about managing your IoT data in the cloud in real time. Can you tell us a little bit more about what Ubidots is and how you
Sure.
founded it?
No, I'm really glad to be here. And foremost, I'm also a maker, like most of us. So CEO is boring. I think maker is more fun. So yeah, we created Ubidots exactly because we, as electrical engineers, we found that it was very hard. What we do already is too hard. We play with wires, we code firmware, and then when doing an IoT project, you had to still get the data to the cloud, deploy a web server, databases, code a whole front end.
Oh man, yeah.
So we thought, hey, there are no, back in the days, there were not enough tools to do all of this. So we created those tools, some ingredients, back end and front end, to make the IoT development easier, faster, cutting costs and time to market. So
Baller. Let's take a look. So there's a couple different versions of this. First up, when you go to ubidots.com, you get this sort of industrial version, and there's a free trial available for 30 days. And it works with all these different APIs, which is pretty rad. But I'm most excited about the education part, which I've just signed up for and done the getting started, and it was super easy. So what's the difference between the industrial and education versions?
absolutely. So, as I said, we are makers ourselves, so we are always committed to this part of the tinkering, which is where we think most of innovation comes from, and that is the people building stuff in the garages and doing DIY projects on the weekends. So, Ubidots as a company started with this platform that you see today. We rebranded it as Ubidots for Education. It's got over 50,000 developers now signed up, and it's just our commitment to keep a portion of the service for free to make sure that this continuous innovation just continues to happen. Ubidots Industrial is a bit over a year ago, we began seeing that IoT was taking off in a lot of places. We saw a lot of pretty cool projects going on healthcare, retail, smart agriculture, and these formerly makers were setting up or being hired by engineering companies to create IoT projects. So we thought, okay, let's give them the tools, and this is why we built Ubidots as the version that you see today. And it's just a rapid way to deploy IoT solution at industrial scale.
Awesome. And you also offer an API for connecting with this. So I pulled up a second ago. There's this Hackster page that you have a ton of projects uploaded already. You have an in-house builder, Maria, who publishes some cool projects. And I've actually just built one of hers right now. It's this people counter. So I want to show this off real quick because she did an amazing job writing this up. And so basically you've got this, passive infrared sensor connected to a Node MCU module, which is an ESP826612 surface mount module, and then you plug in an LED to it, which indicates that it's connected to my network. Program it with Arduino, so basically you put in your Ubidots token and your internet information, and then also you give it a unique MQTT name so that you don't sort of cross channels. And then this is a passive infrared motion detector, and I want to pull up the interface because it's really cool. It updates really fast. So yeah, this is where I see all of the different demos. This is the initial demo, which really gets you set up with the program. In the education area, you just as soon as you sign up, it puts you through this sort of getting started process. It's really nice. You can look at your dashboard and devices. And I guess I could put an indicator for the motion sensor there if I wanted. And then this is what this one looks like, the one from Maria's demo. And I can see the data coming in. And every time there's new data, I just click that and it updates. Super cool. And this just took like half an hour while y'all were talking. really easy to work with. And then again, like I mentioned before, there's there's the API that we mentioned, but then there's also a whole GitHub account. So not only is there this MQTT repo for the ESPs, but then you can also there we are. But then also ones for like Node-RED, Arduino Yun, for Telegram, for particle devices, which are getting huge, all kinds of stuff. And another microcontroller that's becoming huge lately is the Adafruit, the feather devices and the shields. Yeah, so a lot of people are like Particle, for example. Their new boards are the same footprint, and the Adafruit feathers are also based on the ESP8266, the Feather Huzzah, like that. So that's super cool. It's gonna work with all kinds of different boards that you got. Really, I'm looking forward to like refining this and playing around with it and making an enclosure or whatever. I feel like we could get out to something nefarious, huh? Jessica's back there and giving me finger guns, so I assume that's good. Awesome. Well, anything you'd like to add before we shut this down for today?
No, I mean, just we've been around in the Hackster community for a while. Like it's been a long time that I wanted to come here, say hi to everyone. We've seen each other on a lot of hackathons, but it's the first time in the actual office. Yeah, you came to
Washington, to Seattle, to our hackathon like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
DeLorean.
That was awesome.
With the DeLorean, yeah.
So it's just a big thank you, because a lot of you guys as a community were actually part of what we have built. And I feel like the more feedback we get, the more new users that come to our website, either educational or people who actually have a business or are actually starting a business.
Yeah.
We recently had a new customer out from Brazil that actually sent me the filing papers of his new company. Wow. So he was a Hackster maker, and he just sends me the PDF saying, "Hey guys, this is awesome. I actually created a whole business around beer monitoring in his case, out from Sao Paulo." So that's great. It's just a big thank you to all of you to keep rocking, keep doing this, and we'll be here.
Yeah, and if you have started a business based on something that you've learned at Hackster or with Ubidots, totally send that. We would love to see more of that. That's such a cool story. Yeah. Awesome. Well, it's awesome to have you at the office. Thanks for coming in and talking.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Bye.